What is going on, guys? It's Marcus here with Discover Ignite, and today we're talking about that little old thing that we love to push off till tomorrow. Yes, we are talking about procrastination. Now, a lot of times we procrastinate because maybe there's a lot of hard work associated with the task we're trying to get done. Maybe there's a specific goal or achievement we're trying to obtain, and we know there's a lot of hard work, so we procrastinate. Or maybe there's, something negative associated with that task that we don't really want to deal with, so we push it off and hope that maybe it never shows its face again. But nonetheless, today I actually have 3 tips that will stop you from procrastinating and actually help you start taking some action. Now, the first thing we need to realize here when we're actually starting out trying to get over procrastination is that we need to understand what is the task we are trying to do. What is the priority of that task, right? If that task does not have any kind of priority in your life, yes, that task will be pushed to the side and may eventually be forgotten. So if you actually want, especially if something you're trying to achieve, some goal in your life, you need to actually make that a priority. That means you need to set everything aside, and no matter what happens, you're going to execute to try to achieve that goal, at least take steps to that goal. So if that's, daily tasks that you should be doing, do not procrastinate and actually make that a priority. Don't let anything affect that one task that you have scheduled ahead of time, so that way you aren't procrastinating. Whether that means you prep the day before and you set everything up. If you are trying to perhaps get healthier, well, then what you need to do is make sure that maybe your clothes are set out the day before, make sure that your meals are prepped the day before, whatever it is, but you need to prepare yourself for the next day and make sure that that is a priority that you will execute it the night before. So no matter what, you've already set yourself up for success the day previous, so the next day it makes it that much easier. So you need to remember that whatever goal, whatever your daily goal is, that you actually want to prioritize that daily goal, and no matter what, that is the number one thing that you are going to get completed that day. So this actually leads me into my next step, which is goal setting. So whatever your grand goal is, your grand achievement, you need to break it down even further. You may have a 5-year plan, you may have a 1-year plan, and then even a 6-month plan. And then even from that point, you want to break it down into your monthly and then down to your daily plans. This will help, seeming like it is such a hard achievement to reach, and it takes that hard part out of not wanting to push it off and procrastinate till tomorrow, because it seems like it's so far away that it is unattainable. And by breaking down into the smaller daily tasks, this will actually help you and stop you from procrastinating, knowing that you're just taking the little steps, because that's exactly what it takes, is the little daily consistent steps that are going to build up and compound over time to get to those larger goals. And also, something you could do would be to make a vision board of whatever it is you're trying to achieve, or what they also call a dream board. And so what you're going to do is just put items on this board of what you want to achieve. But the thing is what you want to do is be able to visualize their grand achievement, how you want it to look when you get to the end, and that will help you keep your motivation. It will help for you from procrastinating from your daily tasks that you need to get done. So ideally, you want to put this vision board somewhere where you can see it, somewhere where you're looking at it and it's constantly in your face every time you're waking up, every time you leave for the day, every time you come back. Something that will motivate you and keep you going, because motivation is going to be extremely hard, but if you can chunk it down into the smaller pieces, you will find that this will help you eventually build up momentum and allow you to achieve these goals. So my next step here is to actually keep moving. Now, this is very important because, like anything, you need to constantly be busy. You need to be planning out your day. You need to have these daily tasks, weekly tasks, monthly tasks that should be completed, right? And it's good to have this stuff all done like on, say, a Sunday, and then that way it's all completed and you know what exactly you're supposed to be doing every day. And then you go through the day focusing on that specific task, and then you know it's not so daunting, but you find out that when you start executing these daily tasks, you start building momentum, right? Because you're keeping yourself busy. You're not sitting there wondering what you're supposed to be doing for that day because it's already been planned out ahead of schedule. So it makes things so much easier, and you find that you don't lose motivation. You find that you can keep the motivation. You constantly slowly build that motivation because you're hitting those daily tasks. And then that overall goal, you find, you know, months down the road with you executing day by day on these daily tasks, that 6-month goal comes and goes, and then that year comes and goes. And then whatever that big achievement is, whether how many years that may be down the road, you will hit it because you're building the momentum. You're keeping yourself busy. You're not allowing yourself to let the procrastination sink in and start giving yourself excuses on why you shouldn't be doing the daily tasks that are easier to do than the overall achievement that you're trying to achieve, the overall goal you're trying to achieve. I have always used these particular tips to allow myself to not procrastinate anymore, to make things a priority, to allow myself to actually take the action needed because I've been keeping my momentum. I've been setting goals. I've been allowing myself to prioritize the things I actually want in my life and going after them. And that is the biggest thing you have to keep in mind, because procrastination will sink in, and if you don't have that ball rolling, it makes things a lot difficult. It allows yourself to think, and your mind, when it starts thinking, is only going to allow itself to relax and to take it easy and to go back to its comfort zone. So we want to stay out of that comfort zone. We want to actually allow ourselves to achieve the things that we feel we deserve in our lives and stop procrastinating and actually take action. So if you guys like this video, please smash that like button. Also as well, please type down in the comments below, ignite, if you're gonna actually take these steps and take the action, so that way you can ignite your way to greatness. And until next time, I will see you guys later.